For some, judo is just a sport. For me, judo is my life. Winning the Olympic title was my biggest accomplishment. Defending it will be my biggest challenge. To me, judo means respect, fair play and self-control. I am Lukas Krpalek. I love judo because I love the challenge.
On European Mixed Team Judo Championships here in Ufa, Russia. We had a very exciting morning of preliminary blocks, and now we're looking at the bronze medal and gold medal final matches. And fighting for the bronze medal matches are Germany and Turkey on one side, and Russia and Belarus on the other side. And for the gold medal match, we have Georgia versus Netherlands. So being the host nation, Russia had high expectation for its team. And while they did lose the first team contest, they found themselves in the bronze medal fight through repechage. So it will be an all Eastern Bloc final for this team contest between Russia and Belarus. We had a good participation of 16 countries with nearly full team to each country at the start of the day. And now we're down to the last 6 countries contending for the 4 medals. So this weekend we also have the Grand Slam in Abu Dhabi, United Arab Emirates. And so the level of these teams is mixed, with some number 1 players and some younger players from their country, because some other players are fighting in Abu Dhabi or staying off the team for other reasons. But nevertheless, we're presented with very good matches, good judo, and it's definitely exciting to watch until now. And here we have the first bronze medal match on mat 2. And we're going to start with the men's under 73 kilograms category. So with the beginning of each match, they're going to draw which is the category to start, and then they will work their way through the other categories subsequently. So the first match is between Makhmedbekov of Russia in white and Vadim Shoka of Belarus in blue. Well, a very interesting turnover with the katagatame reversal from diagonal position, change from side to the top. It's a strong hold. This is a popular turnover, controlling the opponent's head and shoulder. And it looks like that's going to be it. Well, the Russians certainly didn't disappoint to start strong with the first match, winning in Nevaza with a very nice turnover. Makhmedbekov of Russia takes the first ippon. So coming up, we have Alina Prokopenko in white, representing Russia, and Jana Asipovich of Belarus in blue. So here in the replay, you can see it was a very nice turnover by controlling the opponent's head and shoulder. And the Russians are very strong overall in groundwork. Can never be underestimated.
Dear judo friends, it's time for the next contest in the women's under 70 kilogram category.
Встречайте, в белом кимоно сборная Российской Федерации Алена Прокопенко, and in white judogi for the team of Belarus, Jana Asipovich.
Well, in the previous repechage final, Russia went through their opponent team very quickly, with cumulative time less than 5 minutes, and won all 4 matches by ippons. And can they repeat the same feat here in the bronze medal match? That is to be seen. And so far, judging by the first match, the Russians are coming very strong. So being the host nation team, there is extra pressure and incentive to win and put on a good show, especially in front of live audience and TV viewers at home, because this is going to be broadcasted all across Russia. But in a team competition, you can never really make predictions too early, because they can come back even after 3-0. So Awazari on board from Prokopenko with Soditsur Kumikoshi. Just a little over 1 minute into this match. So two neighboring countries, Russia and Belarus. It's likely they have met each other in contest over the regional and international competitions. And now you have, oh, big counter. Another Wazari to the Russian Prokopenko. She's looking confident in that position. Two Wazaris, Avasete, ippon, and the second win goes to Team Russia.
Победу одержала Алена Прокопенко, сборная команда Российской Федерации.
And after the second contest, we have
So the score is 2-0.
2 wins to 0 for the Russian team.
Let's take a look at the replay here. The first action was Soditsuroku Migoshi, and strong rotation from the Russian. And Uranagi for the second Wazari. So good finish and a quick finish.
Now, please welcome the referee for next contest from Great Britain, Miss Lisa Harrison. And here are the athletes.
Well, we have now this contest between Kusen Kamurzayev in white representing Russia and Ivan Dubina in blue representing Belarus. This is the men's under 90 kilograms category. Kamurzayev notably is the 2016 Olympic champion in men's under 81 kilograms category, and that's his normal fighting category. And today he's moving up one weight category to fight in under 90 kilograms. Dubina finished the 5th place back in 2019 in the European Under 23 Championships for Belarus. Kamurzayev dominating the back collar, trying to do his Uchimata. Now finds himself under, defending against Sankaku Jimmy and Juji Gatami. Looks like a very slow Kouchigari scoring Wazari. Zayev trying to finish with the turnover from the lapel grip. Zayev changes direction into Uchimata and continues with the rotation and scores a clean ippon. That's one of his strong techniques. It was a nice change of direction, attacking one way and then changing to the other way. So that puts another score on board for Russia, 3-0 against Belarus. Just one more win for Russia, and that will cement the bronze medal for them. And the Belarus, if they want to stay in this match, it's all up to Marina Slutskaya to win the next match. Uchimata. So for a moment, it looks like Dubina came in with a little bit of casual Kosotogari attack, and then before he had a chance to put his foot down, he got caught with the Uchimata. So coming up next, we have the women's plus 70 kilograms category between Daria Vladimirova from Russia in white and Marina Slutskaya from Belarus in blue. That was an accidental hit to the back of the head. Vladimirova had a silver medal from the European Junior Championships back in 2019. And she also has a silver medal from the 2021 European Open in Orenburg. Slutskaya is a very experienced veteran to the game. She was the European Games champion back in 2019, which was in her home country of Minsk, Belarus. And she took third place in this year's European Championships in Lisbon. A Harai Goshi attempt from Vladimirova just misses the rotation and the pulling on the sleeve hand. Did manage to get a leg across, but didn't really get enough of the body for that rotational force. You can see the pressure is on Slutskaya with the fate of her team in her hands. And she's playing really cautiously not to give this match away. If she wins this match, there's still a chance for them to at least draw Russia, even though they're 3-0. We have seen this earlier in some other matches that a team can come back even if they're behind by 3 points. Not the most likely, but it definitely has happened. A Makikomi attempt from Vladimirova. Again, missing that upper body contact to make it more effective. It was a good answer to her opponent's over the back grip from Slutskaya. She's already down by 2 penalties, and there are 40-some seconds left in this match. It's nice movement from Slutskaya trying to set up for that solitary kumigoshi by leading her opponent toward her, making a small circle, and then coming in for the entry, pulling the sleeve. And she did a good job with the entry, just didn't really get the lift. And now they're going to golden score with 2 penalties on the board against Slutskaya. And that's it. Ippon Slutskaya made a mistake entering and stalling for a little bit and gets pushed onto her back flat by Vladimirova. And that's it. The 4th point goes to Russia, and Vladimirova secures the bronze medal for her team. So the Russian team takes the first bronze medal.
And digital friends, this was the 4th and decisive win for Team of Russian Federation. And now we ask the teams to line up, please.
So 4 wins and 4 Ippons. Here's a replay of the last action. Slutskaya came in and just lost her balance, gets pushed back. She tries to come in and just gets turned onto her back.
Наши поздравления сборной Российской Федерации. Поздравляем с бронзовыми медалями командного чемпионата Европы.
Well, I'm sure the Russians came here for a gold medal, and but they should be pleased to have put on a good performance and earned the bronze medal on home ground.
Dear digital friends, here are the highlights of this team contest on the screen. Digital friends, it's time for the next bronze medal team contest. please welcome in white dogi, Team Germany.
So coming up, we have the other bronze medal match between Germany and Turkey. Turkey actually beat Team Russia in the first match of the day, and Russia had to fight the repechage to get the bronze medal. And Turkey brought a strong team, well-balanced team, and they lost to Georgia in the semifinal 4-2. And Germany lost to the Netherlands in the quarterfinal 4-3, and fought their way back through repechage, defeating Romania and Israel to meet Turkey here in the bronze medal match. So both teams are consisted of the younger generation. Most of them are under 25 years old.
Dear judo friends, it's the bronze medal lineup between teams of Germany in white and Turkey in blue. And the first category will be men under 73 kilos. Please
So once again, we will start with the men's under 73 kilograms category between Alexander Bernd Gebler in white, representing Germany, and Bilal Siloglu in blue, representing Turkey. Gebler has 2 bronze medals from 2 different European Continental Opens this year. One from Malaga, another one from Sarajevo. Siloglu is a bronze medalist at this year's World Championships. Gebler's hunting for that lapel to set up that strangle, but his opponent's not letting him have any of that. As Ciloglu picks up his first penalty for passivity, so now there is a penalty apiece. Well, Gebler almost countered Ciloglu's attack, and he's setting up an Okuri Eri Jimmy, and that was over the chin. So Referee resets them on their feet. And both are assuming an extreme stance. Wanjiluoglu likes that sumigaishi. He likes to close in his opponent and then suddenly goes under and change direction. And Wazari for that very low Uranagi. Oh, actually they have given to Siloglu. It looks like Siloglu caught the German opponent with an Ashiwaza as he was going down. And once again, good change of direction from Kouchigake to Sumigaishi. And the second Wazari, again, like what happened earlier, Gabler tries to pull his opponent down and gets taken down himself. Siloglu is quite good at controlling the direction of the movement and countering his opponent. And he takes the first win for Turkey.
So now we have an immediate result of Turkey 1 and Germany 0. Next will be the category women.
So here we can see in the replay,
And before, let's see the highlights of the
Gabler tried to do a Uranagi and gets his leg hooked and pushed back, with Siloglu turning chest to chest, so resuming the control. For a moment, Gabler looked like he had the control, but then he lost control to Siloglu, which is why the first Wazari was given. And now the second match is women's under 70 kilograms category between Sarah Michelberg of Germany in white and Minel Akdeniz in blue, representing Turkey. And straight away, big action. Now, Michelberg is working on that Sankaku Jimmy turnover. Akdeniz knows what's going on and traps that leg and turns onto her front. Very good defense. Akdeniz was a bronze medalist in the European Under-23 Championships back in 2019. Michelberg, she had a bronze medal in the 2019 University Championships, and Uranagi right on the referee's mate call, so can't be counted. We have seen earlier, Akdenis likes the close contact style, and she has a really strong Uranagi. So it's something for her opponent to watch out for. And now she's pulling her opponent's sleeve down, assuming an extreme right against right stance. There's really no possibility for any meaningful rotation from that position. You can hear one of the Turkish coaches shouting from the audience stands. So again, a very uncomfortable stance. So a penalty is waved off for the German and given to the Turkish for passivity. And the referee is checking with the jury table. And they reinstated that penalty for stepping out. So now we have a minute and a half left in the regular time. Mikkel Berg in white is down by 2 penalties against Akdeniz, who has just 1 penalty. And now Akdeniz is trying to set up for a big counter attack. Fortunately, that's not a score for her because her elbow was posted out and she landed mostly on the front. And now Mikkel Berg freed that trapped leg, and she's in a Yuko Shiogatami. We'll have to see if Akdeniz is able to get out of that. And she's trying to create space. And time is up. Sara Mikkelberg secures the win in Newaza with Yuko Shiogatami and takes the first win for Germany.
And it's the win for Sarah Nekebo and Team Germany. Now we have the immediate result of 1 win each. And please welcome for the next contest the referee from Romania, Ioana Babiuc. And here the highlights of the previous contest on the screen.
Coming up next is a men's under 90 kilograms category contest.
And now the next category is men
And in white we have Johan Lenz of Germany, and in blue Vedat Albayrak of Turkey. Lenz is the bronze medalist at the European Under-23 Championships this year, whereas Albayrak is the reigning European champion this year as well. And he is normally, I believe, 81 kilograms player who is fighting up one category at -90. So formerly known as Roman Mostopoulos, fighting for Greece, and originally Georgian, known as Vano Rivazishvili, and he found his home in Turkey now, fighting for Turkey under the name of Vedat Albayrak, and he has found success recently in many important competitions. So very stable and powerful player. Lenz fought at under 81 kilograms category as a cadet and a little bit as a junior, but now he has moved up to the 90 kilos category, and a big throw landing Albayrak on his side for Vazari, and Albayrak takes advantage of the transition to work on the turnover. A strong change of direction for that Uchimata, and it's good defense by standing up. And Lenz likes that arm trapping turnover, and Albayrak knows what's coming, so he said, I'm going to stand up and not waste any time on the ground, since he's Vazari behind with just less than a minute left. And strong Uchimata. Albayrak scores a Vazari, and lands on top for the Ushiro Kisagatami. And another Vazari scored. Under immense pressure, Albayrak was able to bring back a Vazari in the last minute of this match.
It's the win for Vedat Albayrak and Team Turkey.
So strong performance from Albayrak, fighting up a weight category.
Here the immediate result, Turkey in the lead with 2 wins to 1. And we can see now the highlights of that previous contest on the screen.
So that was Lenz's Vazari. And this is Albrecht's kind of a little bit, I wouldn't say posting on the head, but definitely touched the head on the ground. But I don't think the referees saw that as intentional, so there was no penalty for that. It was a valid technique.
And now it's the next category. It's women plus 70 kilogram in white for
So
Team
coming up,
Germany.
the fourth match
Grabowski.
is between Jasmine Grabowski
Anna Said.
in white, representing Germany, and Keira Said, representing Turkey, in blue. And this is women's plus 70 kilograms category. Our first penalty for passivity goes to Grabowski of Germany. Said has 2 European senior title from 2016 and 2021. So she's the reigning European champion of the women's plus 78 kilograms category. And that's probably going to be a penalty for Grabowski for stepping out. And the referee affirmed it. So just only a minute and 20 seconds into this match, the German Grabowski already has 2 penalties against her. It's going to be a long match, and she has to stay active to avoid a 3rd penalty. So the 3rd penalty is given to Grabowski, and Said takes the 3rd win for Turkey. And just one more win that will put Turkey through to win the bronze medal.
And we have the immediate result from 3 wins to 1 for Team Turkey. And the referee for the next contest from Georgia, Mr. Vladimir Nutsubitse. And now, the athletes in the category men plus 90 kilogram in white for Team Germany, Sven Einmed.
So this is a match between Sven Heno of Germany in white and Michal Sigank of Turkey in blue. And this is the men's plus 90 kilograms category. Henel from Germany in white usually fights over 100 kilograms category, while Sigank fights under 100 kilograms category. Sigank came in as 5th place from the Tokyo Olympic Games this year, and he also has a silver medal from the 2017 World Championships when he was fighting for Slovenia. And I believe he switched to Turkey in 2018 and has been fighting for them ever since. And now of Germany, his most recent result was a 5th place finish in the Grand Slam in Baku just a few weeks ago at plus 100 kilograms category. So this is like an open weight division where you have a minus 100 fighting a plus 100 kilogram player. Tsigang picked up his penalty for cross gripping, and so they're now a Shido apiece. Well, Kouchigari looks like he now just manages to turn without conceding a score. It's a well-timed Kouchigari. So the German picks up a second penalty for passivity, and Tsigang is really trying to create more movement to make his opponent look passive. And now keeps that double lapel grip to restrict his opponent's movement. And Tsigang is aware of the power and the extra weight that he has to go against. So now he also adopted that double lapel grip. And now these two are going to golden score. So Hendel really has to be careful now with the 2 penalties against him. So Zhigang finds himself on the bottom from a failed sumigaishi attempt. And that's the risk of sacrifice techniques. So the pressure is really on Henel for his team, Germany, and if he takes this penalty, it's all over. And the last penalty goes to the German, and Turkey takes another win.
For Bigalskam and Team Turkey.
And it is 4-1, Turkey against Germany, with Turkey taking the other bronze medal
Here the
along with Russia.
for Team Turkey. And now the teams, please line up. Winner of the bronze medal contest between teams of Germany and Team Turkey is Team of Turkey, with 4-1 and winning the bronze medal.
With the two bronze medals decided now, we're going to see the final match shortly for the gold medal and silver medal. And it's certainly a joyous occasion for the Turkish team. Everyone is smiling, relieved at this result, which puts him on the podium.
See here the highlights of the team contest on the screen. Dear Judo friends, now, welcome to the
Coming up next, we have the final between
European Mixed Team Championship competition.
Georgia and Netherlands.
Друзья, мы начинаем финальную встречу командного чемпионата Европы по дзюдо 2021.
Please welcome the teams. In white, it's Team of Georgia.
So coming into this contest, Georgia had a strong performance, beating Austria 4-0, France 4-2, and Turkey 4-2. The Netherlands came to the final, beating Romania 4-0, Germany 4-3, and in the semi-final 4-2 against Belarus. So both are vying for a gold medal.
And here are the teams. gentlemen, due to the friends, the final lineup between teams of Georgia in white and Netherlands in blue.
All right, so the first match will start again with
The first category.
the men's under 73 kilograms category
In white for Team
between
Georgia, Friedel Gigani. In blue for
Bridan
Team Netherlands,
Gigani
Matthijs
in
van
white
Harten.
representing Georgia and Matthias van Harten in blue representing Netherlands. So both had some good matches earlier in the competition. Gigani from Georgia is very experienced. He has several Continental Open and Grand Prix and Grand Slam medals in the past. A nice entry for the Maruti Seonagi. Just misses a little bit of the hip entry and body contact. And Wazari was definitely a strong throw from Gigani. A nice change of direction, Uchimata to Yuko Toshi from Gigani, who is leading with Wazari in this gold medal contest. Van Harten, oh, is that a Sakashi? Is that a Uchimata Sakashi? No score for that. So Van Harten, quite talented. He took a bronze medal in the European Under-23 Championships back in 2015 as one of the youngest medalists at just 18 years old. And he's now 25 years old. His most recent result is a bronze medal from the European Continental Open in Prague. So both are working hard to control each other's dominant sleeve. And the Chigani picks up a second penalty with just 15 seconds left. If Van Harten wants to win this one, he has to either produce a score or play tactically and force a third penalty onto Chigani. And the second penalty for Chigani is now just removed. And it looks like he has taken the match. So the first match goes to Pridan Chigani of Georgia.
It's the win for Freedom Gigani and Team Georgia. So the immediate result after this first contest, Georgia lead with 1 win to go. Before we see the next category, here are the highlights of the previous contest. And the next category will be winner of the 70 kilogram. In white for Team Georgia's Mariam Chanturia. In blue for Team Netherlands, Ilyacha.
This contest is the women's under 70 kilograms category between Mariam Tichanturia of Georgia in white and Hilde Jager of Netherlands in blue. And both are fighting an extreme right versus right stance. Chantoria was the European under-23 champion back in 2019, and she finished with a 5th place a few weeks ago in the same event in Budapest. So Jager was the 2017 European under-23 champion, and her most recent result was the 3rd place in Paris Grand Slam this year in October. So both are similarly matched in the result and style. Both are extreme right-handed players who feel comfortable with this really far side stance. And this is an opportunity for big throw. Just a little over a minute left. And there's a penalty to each player, with Chitan Turia picking up the second penalty for passivity. And a very strong Ouchigari. Jager insisted and fully committed to the drive backward, landing her opponent on the side for Wazari. So 14 seconds on the clock, and Jager from the Netherlands is leading with Vazari, and but that doesn't matter now because her Georgian opponent just picked up the third penalty for same-side gripping, and that puts a score on board for Team Netherlands.
And after the second contest, we have an equal result. It's 1 win each. Here, the highlights
You can see that Ouchigari
on the screen.
came from the right side, double lapel grip, strong backward driving action.
On the next contest, please welcome the referee from Hungary, Mr. Kostony Balázs. And now, please welcome the athletes in men's under 90 kilo category in white form.
And here we have the men's under 90 kilograms category between Luka Masuradze of Georgia in white and Tigo Rines of the Netherlands in blue. Masuradze was a bronze medalist back in 2019 World Championships in Tokyo. And Rines from Germany is a bronze medalist from this year's under 23 European Championships. And you can see the typical Georgian style on display with the outside the shoulder grip with the right hand and a strong control on the opponent's sleeve hand with the left hand. Masuradze, the shorter of the two, manages to do a really deep osotogari and goes straight into Ushiro Kisagatami. Even though he gets his head and arm trapped, it doesn't really matter because the pin is still on. And it loses the arm. So no score from the Osekomi. Rines definitely uses his long reach, long limbs to his advantage. You can see here, even with gripping, there's a noticeable difference in the range. Matsurazzi is working on the transition to Jujigatami. Even with these one leg trapped, he's working on breaking that arm open, and he managed to do that, but lost control of it at the very end. What a change of direction from Masurazzi. Matsurazzi is trying to take his time on the ground with just 50 some seconds left. Well, that's a Vazari, even though it happened on the edge of the mat area, outside of the regular mat area, because it's continuous action, the counterattack counts as a score.
It's a win for Luka Materazzi and Team Georgia.
Rene's tried to use the Uchimata Makikomi with the belt grip, but Matsurazzi was very comfortable in that position. He maintained his calm and his control. At the end, reversed his opponent onto the back for a second Wazari. And the second win goes to Georgia. So that's the first Osotogari from Matsurazzi. And then this is the counter to Uchimata Makikomi.
And now, the next category is women plus 70 kilogram. In white for Team Georgia, Sofia Zoltishvili. In blue for Team Netherlands, Karen Stevenson.
So here we have the women's plus 70 kilograms category between Sofia Somkishvili of Georgia in white and Karen Stevenson in blue, representing the Netherlands. So here we can see the difference in size, because this is the over 70 kilograms category, and you can see that Somkishvili, who usually fights in the plus 78 kilograms category as an individual competitor, and Stevenson, who usually fights under 78 kilograms category. And Stevenson just took a 5th place finish at the Grand Slam in Paris this year, as well as a gold medal from the Grand Prix in Zagreb this year. Somkishvili, she is a silver medalist at this year's European Championships under 23 years old. Oh, Sumigaishi, that was very nice executed. Avazari goes to Stevenson. She got Somkishvili to follow her and drops under for the Sumigaishi corner throw. The Netherlands traditionally has a very strong women's judo program in all age groups. And Georgia in recent years has been developing its own female judo team. And now we're seeing a better balance between the male and the female in terms of international results. And that's one of the goals of the mixed team championships, is to create a better balance between the men and women's judo in a team setting, because sometimes you can have a country with very strong performance for the men's team, but not necessarily for the women's team, and vice versa. And by having a mixed team, sometimes you can balance the performance outcome by giving countries with different strength in different weight and gender categories a good mix, so they have a better chance for good results. And now the 4th match goes to Stevenson of the Netherlands. And that puts Georgia and Netherlands
It's the win for
2-2.
Stevenson and Team Netherlands.
And so far, it has been a win to each of the two teams.
After the fourth contest, we have an equal result.
And
So
we have
2
2 more fights
points
left
each.
in this gold medal contest between the two teams. As expected, the gold medal contest
Previous contest on the screen.
is very closely contested.
Please welcome the referee from this contest, Mr. Siniša Skrbich of Serbia. And now, please welcome the athletes in men's plus 90 kilo category in white for Team Georgia, Zava Inanaishvili. In blue for Team Netherlands, Jur Spijkers.
And now we have the next match between these two in the plus 90 kilograms category. We have Saba Inaneshvili in white representing Georgia, and your Spikers who just landed for Ippon and straight into a Ushiro Kisugatami. That was a really quick finish. I didn't even have enough time to make a proper introduction completely, and already the Georgian threw his opponent for Ippon.
It's a quick win for Zava Inanaishvili.
So the
and
third
Team
win
Georgia.
goes to Georgia. And we're going to take a look here on the replay. So in the opening seconds, a feint of the Ashib and straight into the Harai Makikomi, transferring the opponent's weight from one foot to the other. Coming across a Harai Goshi, loosens the arm over the lapel, turns into a Harai Makikomi, completes the rotation and the winding movement to land Spikers straight onto his back. Coming up next, we have the last match of this team contest between
Women under 57 kilogram.
Etteri
For Team Georgia.
Lipartelliani,
Etteri Lipartelliani.
who came in here with a 5th place finish at the Tokyo Olympic Games. And on the other side, in blue, we have Pluini Cornelis of the Netherlands. So we have seen earlier, as well as in the other competitions, Lipartelliani is a very big thrower. She likes big techniques, pickup techniques, typical of the Georgian style. And Cornelis is more tactical. Cornelis is the 2020 European Under-23 champion, and both fight at minus 57 kilograms category. And both are right-handed player. The strong Cornelis gripping forced her opponent to drop on the knees. So Cornelius is doing a good job. Oh, look at that. Wow, Ochigari landing her opponent into a big split and straight into Jujigatami for the ippon. What a sequence. It's definitely something you don't see every day. Ochigari, and credit to Lipartelliani for defending it with a split, a wide split. But unfortunately, she fell into the position to give her opponent a nice setup for Jujigatami, the cross-body arm lock. Well, that is the type of match I believe the audience like to see in the last contest in the regular time. And worthy of a gold medal contest. The tension is definitely full in the arena here. And who will be the deciding category, which will be the deciding category to break the tie. And this time it's the plus 90 kilograms category. And all day we have seen the computer has been drawing under 70 kilograms category as the tiebreaker when there's a draw 3-3. And now for the gold medal contest, we have a refight between Saba Inaneshvili of Georgia in white and your Spikers of the Netherlands in blue. And this contest finished very quickly earlier in less than 30 seconds with Inaneshvili throwing Spikers with the Harai Makikomi. And then now Spikers has all to do to bring back the pride and most importantly the win for his team. Inaneshvili, having won the contest so quickly earlier, is confident to take the win for Georgia. So whoever wins the first score determines the outcome of this championship's final contest. Now Spikers is coming in, approaching his opponent a little bit more cautiously. And keep in mind, this tiebreaker match is a golden score only contest, so the first score, whichever it is, wins the match. Well, that looks like a leg grab. So the first penalty goes to Spikers for grabbing onto his opponent's leg. Which tactically, if you think about it, better to get a Shido than the ippon, which just happened here. Very clean and technical. There's no room to dispute that. And the Georgian did it in style. And this is how we want to see the end to this Mixed Team Championships event.
This is the deciding win for Sovereign
And what a finish it is.
Georgia.
3-3. Everything fell onto the Georgian Inanishvili with immense pressure to bring the win for his team, and he delivered it.
Winner of the final between Team
So here we can see
and Team Netherlands is Team of
the teams
Georgia.
pay their respect to each other and to the audience and referees. A good show of sportsmanship and friendship here. And the Georgian you can see the joy on their faces, delighted to be the champion in the first mixed team championships since the starting of the pandemic. So here in the replay, we can see some of the earlier matches, including the Uchimata Makikomi from Gigani. And the strong Ouchigari from Stevenson. The very committed Osotogari from Matsurauzi. And then the Uchimata Gaishi from Matsurauzi for the second Wazari. And this is a nice Sumigaishi from Stevenson against Somkishvili. And the big Harai Makikomi in the beginning of the match from Inanishvili. And that's a very low Ouchigari straight into a Jujigatami from Cornelis of the Netherlands, which brought the match to a golden score contest. And beautiful Kosotogari to counter the Ouchigari from Spikers.
Ladies and gentlemen, we would like to draw your attention to the flag handover ceremony.
And now, before we go to the medal ceremony, we're going to have the flag ceremony to hand over the next event to the next country hosting the European Mixed Team Championships for next year.
Vice President of Russian Judo Federation. Mr. Valentin Khabirov, Vice President of Russian Judo Federation, that has successfully hosted the European Mixed Team Championships in Ufa. Hands over the EJU flag to Mr. Pavel Yazinovsky, Sports Director of European Judo Union. Mr. Yazinovsky now hands over the EJU flag to Mr. Stefan Lomis, President
Well,
of French
it has
Judo
been decided.
Federation. The host
The next European Mixed Team Judo Championships will be in Mulhouse 2022 in France.
We'll see you in Mulhouse, dear friends.
And that concludes the 2021 European Mixed Team Championships. We will just wait for a few minutes to show you the awarding ceremony.
Sports Director of European Judo Union.
So we have the bronze medals going to Turkey and Russia.
Mixed team champions, Team of Georgia.
And the silver medal goes to the Netherlands. And that's definitely a dozen medals you need.
President of Georgian Judo Federation.
With the full team on display, everyone's going home with a medal. And the gold medal goes to Georgia, which had a fantastic performance to seal off their win in the final. Just a really high quality judo, clean finish.
Dear judo friends, the trophies will be presented by Mr. Otto Kneitinger, Vice President of the European Judo Union. Dear judo friends, now please stand for the national anthem of Georgia.
Дорогие друзья, просим всех встать. Звучит государственный гимн Грузии.
Well, that concludes the 2021 European Mixed Team Judo Championships. We started the day with 16 teams, and we finished with the top 4 teams, with gold medal going to Georgia, silver medal going to Netherlands, and the 2 bronze medal going to Russia and Turkey. So what an exciting day. We had many really technical and great fights, many big ippons, and I hope that you enjoyed following us here on live stream. And now I shall say goodbye to you until next time. And I'm Lincoln Han. Goodbye.
For some, judo is just a sport. For me, judo is my life. Winning the Olympic title was my biggest accomplishment. Defending it will be my biggest challenge. To me, judo means respect, fair play, and self-control. I am Lukas Krpalek. I love judo because I love the challenge.